Let's go right to the phone lines. First up, Sharon. She's listening in Seattle, Washington. Hi, Sharon.
Hi, Mr. Hanegraaff. Thank you. We're thinking of joining a church, Lutheran church, and in the pulpit, not the pastors, but lay people have referred to God as he or she, and it's happened twice. We've been Christians for 50 years, and maybe we're just too old to figure out he's a he or a she. Is it important in joining the church when they say things like that?
Yeah, well, look, I mean, the Bible's very clear that God is neither male nor female. God created both male and female in his image, and he does not participate in one or the other gender, but transcends gender. So if we look at the Bible always uses masculine titles for God, such as Father, Son, but it also employs feminine images for God, such as mother, midwife. In fact, his judgment of Israel is likened to that of a mother bear robbed of her cubs. And those images are anthropomorphisms, or they're personifications that reveal God to us in ways that we can relate to. But in the absence of biblical warrant, we ought to refrain from tampering with the traditional titles for God. And there is no biblical warrant, for example, to refer to God as mother, child in womb, as opposed to Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. So I think the Bible is very clear in terms of how we are to relate or speak of God, and we can't tamper with that. So the very notion of saying God is he or she is simply unbiblical. Not only that, but remember, God is neither he or she. God transcends gender. But we must use the biblical language in referring to God.
Okay, excellent. So I can correct him on that and be in the right there.
Yeah, I think completely in the right there. But I think that in doing so, you don't want to fall into the trap that I just uncovered for you. The pastor probably will say, well, God doesn't have gender. Well, you know God doesn't have gender, but that's not your point. Your point is God has taught us how to speak about himself, and we shouldn't tamper with that.
Excellent. Okay, well, thank you, Mr. Hanegraaff, so very, very much, and I appreciate it, and just really want to contribute to your ministry because we can't hear the truth out there very much, and you're one of the voices, and it stirs us, and thank you.
Well, thank you so much, Sharon. I appreciate those words so much. It means the world to me.